Hey, thanks for watching Four Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and here it is, 3 days after Christmas. Just finishing up part three of my, is it part three or part four? I don't remember, of my Black Friday haul. So I'm way behind. Got some great eBay scores, some Golden Age stuff, some vintage stock, BOGO sale, after Christmas BOGO sale stuff to share. Those are future videos, hopefully within the next few days. But first of all, I want to finish up I was at the 50-cent books that I got from Shadow Mountain Comics in Tulsa on Black Friday. My goodness, that was over a month ago. How time flies. Okay. All right, little sip of Java. Oh, that's good. That is bourbon vanilla bean from my wife's specialty coffees that she got for Christmas. So that's pretty good stuff. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start with those of you who know me know I like the bling, know I like the shiny covers, and of course those covers that cost a lot back in the 90s and the early 2000s, you can get now for a pittance. This was a 50-cent comic. This is one of the Zen Intergalactic Ninja. Let me see which one it is, just so I can say which issue. This is number 1. I don't know what volume, but it's a number 1, and very, very nice, what do they call that? It's not prism foil. What is it? I forget. I've got several others like that. Somebody remind me what that's called. Anyway, very nice, shiny foil cover. I'll think of it here in a minute. And also has some, it has some cutouts. See, has some cutouts there through which you can see the bubbles, the power, kind of the power balls like Jack Kirby used to do, the power bubbles. Kirby, what do they call those? Kirby Power Kirby Crackle. There you go. And you can see it through the cover. So that's kind of cool. Has some Kirby Crackle to it. I'll think of it here in a moment. But I can't remember what that's called. All right, always going back. I've said time and again, having owned the John Byrne X-Men before, I've no desire to reacquire the collection. I've acquired it and sold it at least twice in my collecting life. I know the story back to front, but I will grab, just in case I want to read it again at some point, I will grab the classic X-Men reprints of the John Byrne story, the Chris Claremont John Byrne stories. I have number 28, number 25, descending order here, and number 23. So great. Besides being reprints, usually a lot of times have great covers. This one, it's actually an Arthur Adams cover from 1988. Okay, this one actually is a Paul Smith cover. Okay, and I'm not sure. Let's say, oh, Kerry Gamble. Kerry Gamble did the cover with Moses Magnum on there. Okay, so great stuff there. Can't wait to read those again. Losing my place as I look through these. Oh, I already kind of lost a few there. Here we go. Oh, well, here's another one. Okay. Annexed number 6. This was the first appearance of the Son of Hercules. Those were just fun books. Now, I'm going to read it, keep it for a while, see what happens. I mean, I kind of tend to think that the Marvel Cinematic Universe craze is dying out. The last few Marvel outings, big screen or small, have not been the spectacular successes that their predecessors were. But anyway, there's number 6 of Annex. All right, our cat here is causing it. There he goes. He took off. He was causing a little minor earthquake there by getting up on my high-tech ironing board. Okay, as I'm shooting this video. All right. I don't know if these would be, I guess these would be volume 2. They came out in 1996, but this Iron Fist, a 2-issue series that I got. I'm leaving them in the bag, but because you've probably seen these. But the artist is a guy named Reb Brown. I really liked his detailed style back then in the 90s. I don't know what he's doing today. I don't know if he kept up with comic art. I don't know if he's still doing that or if he's moved on to something else. But there's one, there's number 2 there. And I just loved his detailed style, action-oriented. Okay, so great stuff there. Again, these are 50-cent books. Basically, I got a run, just a lot of see if I can explain this. You all know I'm a big fan of Sal Buscema, lifelong fan of Sal Buscema. what I did is I got a lot of his, I just grabbed a lot of his Spectacular Spider-Man run. Such a long, distinguished run, during which he got to work with a few different inkers, one of whom being Klaus Janson, which I always like Klaus Janson's inks on Sal's pencils. But there's Spectacular number 150, number 151, and this is the story where I'm catching up on some stuff, honestly, because this is a story where Robbie Robertson went to prison, and he has a background he grew up with or knew Tombstone as a teenager, and he's stuck in prison with Tombstone. Not a good deal. Okay, issue 178 with Vermin, 179. Have a issue number 180 with another Ultimate Showdown with the Green Goblin. Issue 181. And again, I just love these Sal Buscema covers as well as the art. Issue 182. These are all, I did get the complete story of The Child Within. This is part 5 of 6. And then part 6 of 6, The Child Within, number 183. I love the maskless, Peter Parker. It's not so much Spider-Man and Green Goblin going at it as Peter Parker and Norman Osborn. Or is that Harry? I'm not sure. We'll see. All right, then 184. This is The Child Within Aftermath. Okay. And then I'm missing, unfortunately, the second part of this, but I got the Spectacular Spider-Man number 197 with the X-Men, the original X-Men being, of course, X-Factor. And then 199. So I need to go back and find 198. Okay. Issue number 204. Again, yeah, some of these will leave me hanging on some stuff, but they're just fun to read. I believe Roger Stern did a lot of these stories, but I'm not sure. But anyway, Sal Buscema again, 205, Death of Tombstone Part 2. Okay. And then 206, Death by Tombstone, the conclusion. So get to read a nice little 3-issue story there. This is not these are not Sal Buscema issues, but I did get to latch on to for 50 cents a piece issues 213 and 214, which I believe is Spider-Man's first contact with Typhoid Mary. So this one, in fact, is still in the plastic the bag, because it's enclosed in plastic bag, because it's got a It's got a bonus 16-page preview of the upcoming Spider-Man cartoon series, plus in each Spidey title this month a different 4-color animation style print based on the show. Collect all 6. I've had all 6 several times over. They're kind of fun. Some of them I still have. I don't have any of them on my wall anymore. All right, so those are some more 50-cent books. I did find another run. There's another run of Daredevil that I decided I was going to go ahead and read again because it was so much fun. Again, this was back in the 90s. Let me get these in order before I show them to you. I'm just weird that way. Now, I didn't get all of them that I wanted. But I got these because I don't remember who did the writing, and that's okay. I don't need to know for the point of this, but I got them when a new artist that I'd never heard of was doing the art on Daredevil, and I really liked it. But a guy by the name of Cary Nord. Well, of course, now we all know who he is. Did some fantastic work on Marvel's renewed Conan series, I think back in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. But anyway, starts with what I found starts with Daredevil number 349. Of course, these are volume 1. Okay, so Daredevil 353. I loved his Mr. Hyde. Very scary, very intimidating. The 354, Daredevil shrinking in the middle of the spider signal. I love that. The Spidey signal. 355, going up against Pyro from the Evil Mutants, Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Okay, 356. Again, these are Cary Nord covers, and I love them. They're just great. 357, going up against the Enforcers. That Yeah, Kerry Nord cover. Okay. 358. This one does not look like, no, this is an early Steve Epting cover. Okay. Going up against Mysterio. 359. That's another Kerry Nord cover. Very moody, very cool covers there. 360. I believe that was a first Daredevil going up against the Absorbing Man, but that's very cool. 361. Okay. The Black Widow and her costume that she didn't keep for very long. The red and black didn't last for very long, I don't believe. Maybe a few years. 362. Went back a little bit. 348. Crashing through the stained glass window. That's somewhat reminiscent. That kind of reminds me, even though it came out before, this kind of reminds me of the Daredevil movie for some reason. But anyway, great Kerry Nord cover there. And then 364 and 365. These are actually Gene Colan covers. And for a short time, he returned to Daredevil for a while. That one is very easy to see. That's Gene Colan, however you say his name. And he even returned to the art chores there for a time after Kerry Nord's run. And that's when I hopped off. What can I say? I'm just not a big fan of his art, but I know a lot of people out there are. All right, finally, I said last video that I would save the best for last. These are great. So happy to get these for 50 cents, no matter what condition they were in. But these first four. I'll tell you what. Let's do this one first. This was Sad Sack Laugh Special, number 65, 25 cents. And that'll be a fun read. But for 50 cents, that was great. It's a nice thick book. And there'll be some giggles and some guffaws in there. All right. And then lastly, these are all Classics Illustrated publications. The first one is Classics Illustrated number 6, A Tale of Two Cities. This is the second print, I believe. The first print has a different cover. And again, I'm trying to get through this video a little bit quicker than usual. That's why I'm not taking them out. But they are all there. They're in fairly nice condition. Great condition for 50-cent books. Great reads. And then I said these are Classics Illustrated publications. We have Through Time and Space, the illustrated story of communications. Great stuff there. Okay. And then that's part of, that is not part of The World Around Us. These next two are, and these are not, I don't believe, Classics Illustrated. Come to think of it, and looking at them, I don't think they are Classics Illustrated. But you have The World Around Us, Fight for Life, which actually has some Kirby work in it. Okay, for 50 cents. And then Hunting, part of The World Around Us, for 50 cents. So anyway, those were great. Those were books I'd never seen before, never heard of before. And so those will be kind of fun reads. All right, just to end this off, we were, it's Christmas time. You always got to go. You got to go find out what's at Walmart at Christmas time. I mean, well, let's face it, that's where we do a lot of our Christmas shopping anyway. But I always have a Marvel calendar up. Usually it's the free ones that you get at your local comics shop. But today, or this week, I guess it was yesterday, the day before, I went ahead and sprung for a $10 full-size Marvel calendar, and it's gorgeous. Lots of great classic art on there. Even on the front, you got a John Byrne Black Panther, John Byrne Hawkeye. You got John Romita Jr. and Bob Layton's Iron Man over here. Mark Bagley's Venom, and many more. John Buscema Thor. I believe that's another Colan, the Captain America. I believe that's Gene Colan, but I'm not sure. Kirby Ant-Man, and I'm not sure if that's a Brunner Doctor Strange or who that is, but I believe that might be a Brunner Doctor Strange. Lots of great covers on the inside as well, cover images and just various images. So great stuff there. That'll be a lot of fun. And there's definite Kirby there, and so anyway, lots of fun. Fun to grab that stuff and have a different Marvel image up every month of the year. Several images, actually. But anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully within the next couple of days, I'll have some more videos rolling out. Really excited about some of the the stuff I've scored off of eBay around Christmas time. Before and after Christmas time, people are offering great deals. And so anyway, we'll get to that soon. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't, go ahead and comment and subscribe and like the video. And of course, as always, all my prayers, all my good wishes, best wishes to our first responders, police, fire, EMT, all of that. But anyway, thanks for watching Four Color Commentary, and we'll see you next time.